Hello everyone, and welcome to my garden. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of preparing a meal with fresh, homegrown vegetables. Today we're going to talk about how to get started on your very own vegetable garden, and I promise it's easier than you might think. Whether you have years of experience or have never even planted a seed, this guide will provide you with all the tips and tricks you need to cultivate a thriving and bountiful garden. So let's put on our gardening gloves and get started. The first step to a successful vegetable garden is choosing the right location. Vegetables thrive in sunny environments, so I always recommend selecting a spot that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. Take a stroll around your yard and observe the areas where the sun lingers the longest. Ideally, your chosen spot should also be relatively flat to ensure even water distribution and prevent soil erosion. A gentle slope, however, can actually be beneficial for drainage, especially in areas prone to heavy rainfall. Now that we've found the perfect sunny spot for our garden, it's time to turn our attention to the soil, the foundation of any successful garden. Before we sow our seeds, it's essential to understand the composition of our soil. Using a soil test kit, readily available at most garden centers, will provide valuable insights into your soil's pH level, which measures its acidity or alkalinity. Most vegetables thrive in a slightly acidic to neutral pH range, typically between 6.0 and 7.0. Don't worry if your soil test reveals a pH outside of this range. There are simple amendments you can incorporate to adjust it accordingly. Chapter 3. Easy to grow vegetables for beginners. For those new to gardening, I always recommend starting with easy to grow vegetables. These varieties are relatively low maintenance and more forgiving, making them ideal for building your confidence in the garden. Tomatoes, with their juicy and flavorful fruits, are a classic choice for beginner gardeners. Lettuce, with its quick growth cycle, offers the satisfaction of harvesting fresh salad greens in just a few weeks. And who can resist the sweet crunch of homegrown carrots? These vegetables are not only delicious, but also relatively pest-resistant, making your gardening journey even more enjoyable. Chapter 4. The art of watering. Proper watering is crucial for the health and productivity of your vegetable garden. Vegetables thrive in consistently moist soil, but it's equally important to avoid overwatering, which can lead to root rot and other problems. A good rule of thumb is to water deeply and less frequently, allowing the water to penetrate deep into the root zone. The key is to find a balance, keeping the soil moist but not waterlogged. To check the moisture level, simply stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Chapter 5. Mulching Magic. One of my favorite gardening secrets is the use of mulch. Mulch acts as a protective blanket over the soil, offering numerous benefits for your vegetable garden. A layer of mulch helps to retain moisture, reducing the frequency of watering and keeping the soil cool during hot summer months. It also acts as a natural weed suppressor, preventing those pesky invaders from competing with your vegetables for nutrients and sunlight. Outro happy gardening. Congratulations. You've taken the first step towards cultivating your very own vegetable garden. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning and discovery. Don't be afraid to experiment and, most importantly, find joy in the process. Now it's time to get your hands dirty and experience the magic of growing your food. Happy gardening, everyone.